welcome to my channel. I'm Jody and I am a journal maker, book artist. So I have a finished journal that I've been working on for spring. Our snow is mostly melted, but I was just really in the mood to make something bright and colorful for spring. So let's start out with my journal flip through. This will be available in my Etsy shop. And so let's get started here. So this journal is a soft spine, and it is originated from a composition book. So I took a composition book apart and created a soft spine, and then this is covered with scrapbook paper. This here is actually an image out of a book, and I just love it because it is all about gardening. There's a little chipmunk there, and there's a pot with flowers and some gardening tools. And then I adorned it with this little fabric flower. Here's some ribbon. And then down here is some kind of sage colored lace trim, which kind of matches here. And then behind it, if you can see, here is an embroidered, I think it was a sheet or pillowcase, and it has this beautiful, beautiful embroidered butterfly on it. And so what I did is I just, like tore it so it has nice rough edges, and I wrapped it around the spine part way. All right. And then this spine here, the soft spine, is some beautiful, beautiful, really thick canvas, actually, fabric with some violet colors in it, and that's what I use to make the spine. And actually underneath it too is like cardstock that has been scored to make a rounded spine. And then I adorned it with some vintage pink trim, and then of course the back is the same as the front paper. All right, I did not do a closure with this, or I didn't do a tassel. I left that up to the owner if they want to add that. So let's flip through it. This is all completely 100% recycled, thrifted items. Nothing has been purchased in here. So as you know, my channel, I'm a huge recycling person and like to save, things from going to the trash. So on the inside cover, the end paper is scrapbook paper, and then I did some specialty stitching on my sewing machine. So I'll show it to you there. Kind of goes around. And then I made this beautiful lace pocket, and then there's another pocket here. So there's a pocket here and a pocket here. And this is not 100% embellished. I did add a few things. So, you can do your own creating. This is a book page. Okay, here is a piece of vellum. And then this here, we can take it out. This is one of my altered envelopes that you can actually cut a slit here and make a private pocket if you want. But it's just been collaged with, and it's really pretty. It's got a little girl. This is out of a book page, so I just kind of did some junk style sewing around it, and then there's this vellum piece that goes over the top, and it's just paper clipped on here. Here is a plain card. Here is an embossed cardstock page. This is the shorthand page. It has the violet colored words and stuff in it. I just love it. See? This is a vintage book page. It's just paper, aged paper. Here is a triangle pocket with a little journaling card for you. some really neat, I'm not really sure actually, I just got this at a bundle at a yard sale. It's really crispy paper and I love the feel of it. Here's an envelope that you can do whatever you want with it. You can cut it open here, make a pocket, cut it here. I mean, there's many different ways you can do that, but I left it for the new owner. Here's a book page. It's got this beautiful little girl drinking tea. This is a really old vintage book page of needlepoint and sewing. Tea-dyed paper. Ledger paper. This is a book page. Really, really pretty here. Here is some like journal page out of a journal page book. Isn't that beautiful? The other side of the envelope. Okay, here's a corner pocket, and this has got, it's a Betty Crocker step-by-step recipe cards. These are vintage, 1975, and I just thought it was really pretty with the rabbit on it, and it's a pink bunny cake. So I thought it was really cute. I tucked that in there. Here is some address pages out of a vintage address book, and this is really good just for writing on because the lines are here. It's just paper clipped on. And then here is some tablet paper, just a couple sheets, and then this is just a little fabric snippet on a paper clip. I'll show you here. Really cute. This is actually made from a paint chip because you can see the word buttercup there. I just love those. Okay, and then this is a fabric tab, just a little page adorned with some lace. I love these. These are like book tabs for binders. They make really great book pages. Okay, and then second signature. This was just so beautiful. It's out of a gardening book. This is some wrapping paper. This is scrapbook paper, and all my scrapbook paper is thrifted. So this is some vintage 3-ring binder paper. This is some scalloped stationery paper, vintage. This is, you could use it either way. You can use it as a journaling or here. Inspirational card, book page. This is just a piece of paper that has H on it. Here is a floral paper sack. I tucked a vintage card on it. This one is a book page that I made, and I stamped out a little heart here so then you can see whatever you're putting in there will come, you know, be behind it. Excuse me. And then this is a needlepoint page. I just love these. They just give such color to a journal. And then of course you can, you know, put some craft paper, do whatever over the back and do your journaling. Here's a heart doily. Here's a book page. Really pretty. Music paper. Here's some more journal pages. And then this is out of the Ideals magazine, and I just thought this a prayer page and these poems were just beautiful to put here in the middle of the signature, and it's just really beautiful. If you don't know what Ideals is, you don't know what you're missing because it's awesome. I just love them. And of course these are the other sides of the pages. This here is a hidden paper clip. This has just been collaged with all sorts of different types of things, and then on the back side is a altered seed packet. So then this folds out. This is just stuck on there like that. Another book page. This is the other side of these pages. This here is just such a beautiful book page. This is the other side. I made a little tuck spot here, and I added some of those little eyelets. I don't know if you can see them okay. Right there. Oops. Focus. There we go. And then on the bottom of the page is the other side of it. And I just did some random junky, you know, stitching there. And then this is just a piece of, I don't know, this is a remnant from just some lace trim from a shirt or, you know, a sheet or something. And so that's on there. And if you don't like it sticking off, you know, the edge of your page, you can also just fold this and make another fold so that the trim is on the inside of your book. All right, here's the other side of the paper sack, and of course you can cut it here, and make a pocket if you'd like. And then here is some vintage old lined paper, some scrapbook paper, and a memory card here in a pocket. Okay, some more book pages. And then here is the last signature. I just thought this was so beautiful. I love that book that it come out of. Here's another page of an ideals. So I just tried to keep this whole book themed, like springish, garden, flowers, just really pretty elements. I love these papers because they're lined and you can write on them. And then here I made a little pocket out of a doily, and it's got this little vintage Cabbage Patch Kids. It's 1984. Little card here that goes in there. I just thought that was really cute to go with this little mouse children's book page. It is so darn cute. So I had to throw this in there. It's just beautiful. And then I've got a pocket here with just a little book page tag with a little bit of fabric at the top. And then here is a fold out with some more private space for writing and a little fussy cut flower there. And then here is a page hugger, so it just goes on the top of your page. You can move it around your journal. And this is just a vintage game piece card, and it sticks up underneath there. Let me show you the little detail on the little page hugger. It's got some little trim there, and of course when you turn it over, it's on a different side. And then on this side, it's just got a little you know, adornment there. And then this is just a vintage book page that I've just added a few things to, and it's just really cute, so I tucked it up in there. And then this is How to Understand Birds. It has this beautiful green wording on it. I just love that color of a book page, which you can definitely take some, you know, blank paper and kind of make a rough cut or tear, you know, around it and do some collaging or, you know, writing space. But I just love it. Here is another book page. I just thought it was beautiful. It's got garden, some scrapbook paper. Here's some coffee or tea dyed paper. It's got these images on it. I just love those. This is a book page. You can make a pocket out of this if you want. This one here is a two-sided, this is a two-sided tag that I just did some collaging on, and there's space to write. And then on this side, so I just put it over the top of the page. Oops, I think I did it like this. Yes. Put that back on there. And then this is just a paper clip with a little vintage, safety pin with some beads and little items there on the paper clip. And then that just goes over the top of the page. If I can get it back on there. There we go. And it just slides down on there. It's really cute. Alright, and then on this side is how it folds over. Here's just a, I love these. They're, you know, they have little sayings on them, and then they're for coloring. I just love them. They're like adult coloring books. And then this for the center page, I just thought was absolutely beautiful. I just love these little girls. Here's another one of the pages. Here is a little pamphlet with some writing paper. Here's another book page. This is the other side of that. This here is a paper clip with a fabric flower. It's just on there like a fabric rose. And then a Rolodex tea-dyed paper. Okay, tea-dyed or coffee-dyed. And then here's another book page with rabbits and bunnies. Paper, scrapbook paper. Here's a pocket with some more lined paper, just some scrapbook paper, and then some lined paper that's shaped as an egg. And then here is some more children's book page. And I just absolutely love this page with the little mice on a leaf and the tree and the water. It's just really, really super cute. And then I just tucked in some paper here for journaling. There's the other side of the book page of the ideals. This is really pretty. Okay, and then, oh no, yeah, this is the last signature, sorry. And then, so this is out of a gardening book. And then this one here, I made a little tablet of paper for you to do some journaling in. And then this one here is one of my clusters that I made. So it's just got a whole number of beautiful little things collaged on this little random card here. So you can do whatever you want with it. It's paper clipped in. Here's a vintage playing card. Here is a raven. This is like a pattern book. It's really old. And I just love some of the pictures in them. They're really pretty. This is a book page out of a sewing book. Love this butterfly out of this book page. And then here is some cardstock. It's like a linen cardstock. And I made a little tuck spot here. And this is just a book page out of a knowing your visitors about birds. And it's really cute. So I tucked it in there. So then there's a tuck spot here, and this is a napkin that you can use to decorate your journal. Just thought that was really cute. And this is a tuck spot here. It's a book page with some tea. Isn't that pretty? And then this is a drawing book page. And on the other side it has girls. This made a little pocket out of it. Here's some, this is kind of like some, almost like handmade paper. So there's a page of that. There's another one of the inspirational papers there, and this card. This is some Kool-Aid dyed paper. And then I really loved this bright pink children's book page. So I put that in there. This is another needlepoint page. This is vintage wrapping paper, and then I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of tulle. It's a circle tulle, so that's in there. And then this I made into double pockets with this wrapping paper. And then here is a envelope that comes out of a book. You might have seen a lot of this stuff on my hauls, but yeah, this just folds down and it folds into this little heart here. It's just really super cute. So it folds in like that. Okay, and then here's some more needlepoint. Here's the other tulle, if you can see it. And then this is kind of the other side. Here's another pocket. This has got a greeting card that's altered. So I made these little fancy edge, and it says the shoes make the outfit. It's really cute. It's a great journaling card. Here's some more cardstock. And then this is an altered paper clip using... this is an altered paper clip using a cupcake. These are cupcake cups. What do they call them? Cupcake liners. Yeah, and it's beautiful. They're pink roses. So I made a paper clip out of it, and then I added in another piece of that you can use within the journal. Book page. Here's a tiny little pocket with a little tiny altered tag that I made. So it's like a little slim pocket. And pattern page. Oops. Okay, so here's, this is the woodpecker from that. It's a woodpecker with the pattern page. I don't know what book that came out of, actually. I'll have to look it up and let you know. And then here is a scorecard for, I think it's a bridge scorecard. It's been tea dyed or coffee dyed. And then I made a page hugger. This is a page hugger made out of an envelope. And it folds down so you can have a secret journaling spot here. And then of course this goes onto your page. So then it goes on just like that. And you can tuck something up. Same thing here, you can tuck something up on the back of this one. And then here is some vintage book pages for you to use. And then the last page, here is a pocket, same thing in the back. This has got a coffee tea dyed, green lined index card for you to use. And then in this pocket is a vintage Bid It Right game card, and so that's in there. So the front and the back are mirrored of each other. So, and then that is it. So that is your spring journal that I made this year. I just absolutely love it. I thought about keeping it, but I'm like, no, I can't. I have too many as it is. So I just thought I would pop on, show you this, and I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop, and it would make a beautiful, beautiful spring, summer journal for a loved one or friend or for yourself. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and I hope you loved this journal and it maybe gave you inspiration to create something really beautiful. All right, thank you, and have a great day. All right, bye-bye.